Considering we have Extremis coming up this week, I thought it'd be pretty great to talk about Moffat himself. Alrighty, before we talk about the controversial Mr. Moffat, let's thank today's sponsors, Whovian Amino. Whovian Amino is a great app. I've had it for bloody ages, and it's probably one of the easiest and most fun ways to just interact with people in this Whoniverse. You can go into public chats and say hello to any Whovians. We can all be friendly at times if we feel like it. You can follow like-minded people, make some new friends in this great, very inclusive community. There will always be interesting posts. It's good to try commenting and join in on the conversation. Let your opinion be heard, because us Whovians are very good at doing that sort of thing. You could also enter challenges, post a blog, create a poll, comment on someone's profile, start a one-on-one chat, and of course you can follow me at Crispy Pro. That's my name. So yeah, if you're into it, I would definitely recommend going and getting it. It's pretty darn cool. Links in the description. Now, on to the video. I'm just gonna come out and say this. I like Steven Moffat. Whew. I am glad that is out of the way. No, I'm not just saying that because I was young when he started, or the fact that I've actually had the privilege of interviewing him. I genuinely have enjoyed his work on Doctor Who. Is that crazy? And now, just a disclaimer, I know all of you have your own opinion, and honestly, I really do enjoy the fact that everyone does have an opinion, because it gives us something to talk about. It creates discussion, and discussion, you know, can sort things out. So the reason I'm making this video today is because it's kind of a sequel to a video I did about a month ago called Why Do People Hate Peter Capaldi? And there were a lot of these types of comments. And they all got so many upvotes, and I was like, wow, I should probably talk about this, hey? I just feel like it's very, very easy to hate on Moffat, even though we kind of forget he's done some great things for the show, without including the absolutely incredible episodes he wrote during the Russell era. He did the impossible job of taking over the show after David Tennant, Catherine Tate, and Russell T Davies left, and made it work. He survived and made one of the best Doctor Who seasons, in my opinion. Like, wow. He has written 47 episodes that include the likes of The 11th Hour, The Pandorica Opens, The Impossible Astronaut, Good Man Goes to War, The Name of the Doctor, Day of the Doctor, Listen, Dark Water, Heaven Sent, and The Pilot within his own tenure. That's insane. But in saying that, writing so many episodes, there are obviously going to be a few duds. He has admitted that he was not entirely fond of The Beast Below and The Bells of St. John's, and of course he wrote the one that everyone loves to hate, Hellbent. Now, so what, okay? He's had some good episodes, he's had some bad ones, like any showrunner of any show ever, pretty much. But if we really want to, like, dive down into this, there are some other complaints, like, throughout his tenure that he has received. Such things like letting down Capaldi's Doctor by the writing, he didn't know how to write Clara properly, and his storylines are convoluted, just to name a few. And in some respects, you know what? I agree. These are probably true, but let's talk about them, shall we? Now, back in 2014, when Mr. Capaldi came on the scene, he was very dark. He was kind of like the rebel Time Lord, and it was great. You know, I really did enjoy the darker interpretation, but, you know, a lot of people kind of didn't like the radical jump from, you know, quirky Matt Smith, drunk giraffe, to, you know, dark Capaldi, and you know, ratings went down. So by series 9, Moffat had to, you know, kind of make him a bit more happy, a bit more upbeat, a bit more friendly, with only just like a pinch of the rebel Time Lord. And he got criticized for, you know, listening to the fans about, you know, what they want in a Doctor, and, you know, doing what, you know, his boss told him to. Now, as for Clara, we could talk about Clara for ages. I should probably make a separate video on her later. But the whole idea when she came around was that she was the impossible girl. You know, it was a crazy mystery, and honestly, I was so intrigued by this. One of my most popular videos on my channel is about Clara theories, because I was so into it. I had no idea what was going on, but I will admit I did not initially connect with her like at all, especially after Miss Amy Pond. So Moffat, realizing his mistake and getting too enthralled in the mystery of her rather than focusing on her character, gave her a crap ton of character development in series 8 and 9, and by the time she left, I was like, oh, I was just starting to like you, damn it. And for his storylines being convoluted, I never really understood this. Like, it's Doctor Who. We have time travel. You know, the more timey-wimey, the better, I say. I love shows that make you think, and like shows that can blow your mind. Like, I remember the Pandorica opens and the Big Bang, those are some of the first episodes I watched, and that just blew my socks off. But yeah, I know it sounds like me trying to be Moffat's lawyer, but I just never really understood like the sheer amount of hate that gets generated. I feel like we're just giving him a really hard time. Oh well, I like him. You don't have to, but that's the beauty of the Doctor Who community. We are very, very opinionated, and I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I found a great quote in a Telegraph article. It said, "Will Moffat be missed? That depends on who you ask. But what is certain is that he has become one of the most distinctive voices in television, a writer who made Doctor Who his own, whose episodes can easily be picked out of a crowd." Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Please let me know in the comments below what you actually think of Moffat. We can probably generate some interesting discussion down below. Also, don't forget to check out Whovian Amino. It's a free app, and you can really get your opinion out there on anything Doctor Who related. It's pretty great. Please like this video, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you very, very shortly. Allons-y!
Hello, I'm the Doctor. You should subscribe to Crispy right now. Do it, quickly, while the button's there, fresh in your mind. Trust me, I wouldn't endorse him otherwise.